After a little over a year in office, how is New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy doing?
CBS 2's Meg Baker sat down one-on-one with the governor to review his report card.
It's been a whirlwind year for Governor Murphy. He's had to deal with the New Jersey transit nightmare, pushback from fellow Democrats on his top priorities, a snowstorm plan gone wrong, and much more. So what does the public think? Patrick Murray with the Monmouth County Polling Institute says Governor Murphy's approval rating is split down the middle.
What we've seen over the last year is a movement from people who initially said, well, I'll take a wait-and-see attitude, moving into a more negative. There's a sense that he hasn't really tackled the issues that are at the top of the minds of middle-class New Jersey. Property taxes, the cost of living in the state.
Political expert Jeanette Hoffman says some think Governor Murphy is too liberal for New Jersey.
Democrats in the legislature, as well as their Republican colleagues, they really don't want to raise the income tax on millionaires as Governor Murphy would want to do in this year's budget because it's bad fiscal policy. New Jersey's already one of the most expensive states to live, work, and raise a family.
They've seen their taxes go up. They've seen threats of more taxes on the horizon. There's been nothing done to truly constrain spending in a meaningful way.
We sat down with the governor.
I've been talking to pollsters and different experts, and they say that the public in general gives you a C+, B- on your policies thus far. They support some of your policies, like the $15 minimum wage, marijuana, and paid family leave, but those aren't the things that keep them up at night. Taxes and their commute, what keeps them up at night. You know, what are you doing to relieve some of that?
We're not a cheap place to live in or do business in. That's why the homestead rebate matters. That's why funding public education from the state matters, because that's less of a burden locally. That's why shared services and cutting costs out of the system.
And in terms of NJ Transit, you know, commuters are still feeling it out there. Last week there was a snowstorm, 50+ trains were canceled. What do you say to them?
I would just say to folks, help is on the way. It's in fact making a difference, but we need huge federal investment in a new tunnel.
Now, I know you've said that you wanted to meet with the president on this topic. Have you set up a meeting with him?
We've not, but we're in the process. I saw him a couple of weeks ago. We had a perfectly good conversation about it, but I've got to get into the mode of, okay, where's the action?
Governor Murphy says he and top lawmakers have come to a deal on legalizing marijuana, one of his top campaign promises. He says that could be a reality in 2020, bringing in billions of dollars in economic opportunity.
Given it's an election year for the Assembly, do you think you have the votes? Will they vote on such a controversial issue?
We will see. I mean, I'm optimistic.
Well, that vote could come as soon as next week, or rather the week after next, I should say. And as for Governor Murphy's other policies, he has just under 3 years left in his term to prove that they can work.